This is Randy Schuneman from Bulldog Rooter. Today's date is July 2nd, 2017. We're getting ready to do a mainline inspection on a commercial piece of property at 1705 North Hamilton Street, Spokane, Washington. It looks like this line was put in, or inspected, in February of 1952. I'm out here about 88 feet, almost 89 feet. We're looking at the sewer trough that runs east and west in the alley between, let's see here, looks like we're between Nora and Augusta. Cabled this line out, retrieved some flushable wipes, feminine paper products, had a bunch of flushes going on afterwards to kind of cleanse the line so we get a little bit better picture of this. Again, I'm out about 89 feet. I'm going to start pulling back here and see what the condition of this line is. According to the city, yep, there we go. We are going into a tile line. Looks like we have a minor crack that we'll want to take or keep an eye on. You can see it right there. Kind of goes the length of the pipe right to the hub. What we're looking at is ceramic tile. Excuse me one second here while I grab a couple of paper towels to wipe my camera line off with as I'm pulling this back. Okay, and we're still in tile. You can tell by the color, of course, it's kind of the terracotta looking stuff. Have a little minor offset there, nothing to get super worried about. Right here we have a little separation. It's about 86 feet. This right here I'm a little concerned with. We've got a few cracks in here. Just for a little bit of kind of get everything situated here, the bottom of the pipe is always going to be where the light is at. Here you can see a little bit of remnant water as we're pulling back. Right here we have a little bit of a belly. This is where the line is settled. Right here you can see we have a ridge here. My camera lens is about 1.5 inches in diameter. This is an area where sewage can kind of slow down before it hits and goes through here. In this area where my camera is at, in this pool of water, is where solids will accumulate. Of course, the water drains out and it leaves behind kind of a nasty sludge, but looks like we're able to get it all open really well through here. Looks like we're probably in about a 6-inch tile, I'm going to guess. We just passed the 80-foot mark and we're continuing to pull back. Bottom of the pipe is now in the upper left-hand portion of the screen. Looks like it's moving to the top. We'll see that move around quite a bit as we pull through various elbows in the line. Right here we have a little bit of an offset again, like the one that we initially saw, but it stair steps down. Continuing to pull back. Got a fair amount of debris in the line here, but not too bad. You can see where my camera is kind of leaving a trail. You can see some sludge built up on the roof of the pipe. It looks like here we are actually in cast iron. I'm going to go out on a limb here and suggest that the permit is incorrect and that they laid this whole line in cast iron. Yeah, I'm seeing just kind of normal rusting and pitting that you would associate with cast iron. Bottom of the pipe still in the upper left-hand corner. What you're seeing move through the air is actually methane gas. We're using high-definition video equipment here, so we get a remarkable amount of detail. Yeah, what my camera is pulling through here, you can see the water at the bottom of the pipe there in the upper left-hand corner, but it's just scale and such from the iron pipe. Just past the 60-foot mark and continuing to come back. A few rocks here that will hopefully flush out. I found this clean out outside the building on the north side of the building. There was no cap on it, and this could be a little bit of rock debris in there. Short of spending a lot of money on a jetter, I would just take my time and see if this will all wash out over time. If we have continued backups here, I would definitely spend the money to have us come out and hydrojet this line. We'll strip the pipe out pretty bare and get all the debris out of this, but it should flow through just fine on its own. You can see by the water that the bottom of the pipe has moved a little bit to the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Fair amount of debris in the line right here, probably from those open clean-out caps in the parking lot. We'll get those replaced before we leave today. Here we are at the 40-foot mark, continuing to pull back. I don't see any more accumulation of water, so it looks like we have really good grade through the majority of this pipe. Coming up on 30 feet here fairly quickly. Here's an iron hub right here, where the pipe's joined. Continuing to pull back. Still looks like we are in iron. Coming up on the 20-foot mark right here. Yep, another little rock right there. Should be hitting our cleanup pretty soon. We're at about 15 feet. And looks like we're pulling up the cleanout, so it looks like our line's about 6 feet below the surface. There's my camera shining down into the little bit of remnant water at the bottom. Let me shake some of the water off there. There we go. Continuing to come out the clean-out riser. And here we are in the parking lot. Again, this is Randy Schuneman from Bulldog Rooter. Today's date is July 2nd, 2017. And that'll conclude the video inspection of the main line at 1705 North Hamilton in Spokane, Washington. Thank you for choosing Bulldog Rooter.